Hello and welcome to Word Wanderers, the podcast that explores the quirky and wonderful ways we use language around the globe. Today we're heading north to the land of maple syrup and mousse, Canada. We're going to decode some classic Canadian terms that might leave you scratching your head. Ever wondered what a really means or why Canadians say sorry so much? Stick around as we break it all down.
First up, the most famous of all Canadianisms. Eh? Contrary to popular belief, it's not always a question. Think of it as a conversational multi-tool. It can be used to confirm you're on the same page, like saying, "It's cold out today, eh?" It can also mean pardon, or just be a way to punctuate a story. It's a friendly, versatile sound that keeps the conversation flowing.
Next, the great Canadian apology. Why do Canadians say sorry so much? Well, it's not always a genuine admission of guilt. Often, it's a reflex. It can be a softer way of saying, "excuse me," if you need to get past someone, or a way to acknowledge a shared awkward moment. If someone bumps into you, you might both say, "sorry." It's less of an apology and more of a polite social lubricant.
All right. Let's say you're in a Canadian cafe and need the loo. You'll want to ask for the washroom. While bathroom or restroom are understood, washroom is the most common and polite term used in public spaces. It's a simple, practical term you'll see on signs and hear everywhere. Now for some essential Canadian vocabulary, especially if you visit in winter. What do you call a warm knitted hat, a beanie, a ski cap? In Canada, it's a toque. That's spelled T-O-Q-U-E. It's the universal word for that cozy headwear you absolutely cannot survive a Canadian winter without. Here's one that might confuse you when it comes time to pay bills. Hydro. In many parts of Canada, hydro is the word for electricity. It's short for hydroelectricity, as a vast amount of the country's power is generated by water. So the hydro bill isn't for your water, it's for your electricity. And finally, lacing up our discussion with footwear. If a Canadian mentions their runners, they're talking about their sneakers or athletic shoes. You know, for running, walking, or just casual wear. While terms like sneakers are also used, runners is a very common alternative you'll hear across the country. Let's talk about the alphabet. In Canada, the last letter is pronounced Z, not Z. This follows British English, and it's a clear marker of Canadian speech. So if you're singing the alphabet song, make sure you end it with a Z.
Time for a coffee run? If you want to sound like a local, you'll need to know how to order a double-double. This is a very popular and uniquely Canadian term for a coffee with 2 creams and 2 sugars. It's so iconic, it's even in the Canadian Oxford Dictionary.
So there you have it, 6 key terms to help you speak Canadian a little more fluently. From E to runners, the language is as unique as the country itself. Thanks for tuning in to Word Wanderers. Join us next time as we explore another corner of our amazing linguistic world.